Following the release of the Star Wars Outlaws story trailer yesterday, Ubisoft also released a developer breakdown video of this trailer, and from that we got some new details about the game. So in today's video I'll be going over all of those new details for you. But before I get into that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell turned on to fully stay up to date with all things Star Wars Outlaws. Now I think it's worth noting as well that there have been plenty more things said in this video that essentially just reiterate what we already knew. I will touch upon a couple of those, but I won't necessarily go into everything, so it's definitely worth watching that video yourself. But getting right into it, we've had 5 crime syndicates confirmed so far. They are Zerek Besh, the Ashiga clan, both of which are new to the Star Wars canon from this game. And then we've also got Crimson Dawn, the Hutt Cartel, and the Pike Syndicate. There could very well be more crime syndicates in the game as well, but if you're having relationships with all of them, I'd honestly be very surprised if there was more than 5, because 5 in itself already to manage relationships with and stuff like that is going to be pretty mental, but they are the ones confirmed so far. Regarding Zerek Besh, we also know that their leader is called Slero, and he is seemingly the big main villain in the game. And the whole premise of this game is to pull off one of the biggest heists the galaxy's ever seen. And thanks to this story trailer, we now understand that this money and wealth is coming from Slero. So I assume that is the big job that we'll ultimately be pulling off. But first we have to do other jobs, I imagine, to build up to that point and to get a crew going and everything like that. Which leads me on to the next point, which is the fact that we'll be able to recruit multiple companions in this game. Now, how this system's going to work, we don't yet know. But on top of ND5, so far we've had a Rodian Droid Smith looking character confirmed, some Chadra Fan looking person, and then possibly more as well. Like, from the gameplay and the reveal trailer last year, I honestly wasn't expecting many more, or any more to be honest, other than ND5. I thought he'd kind of be like the main companion in the game and that's it. And I think he probably will be the main one, but it seems as though we'll be able to have multiple, and whether they'll be running around with us all the time or whether we'll just have the one, a bit like Jedi Survivor, where depending on where you are, you have Merrin or Bode with you or no one, whether it'll be a system like that, or if at certain points we can have us as K doing the main sort of stuff, but then we have the Rodian and Chadrafan doing another thing, and then ND5 is with us as a bit of an enforcer or something. I don't really know what to expect with that, but I'm definitely very excited for it. And then with all of that going on, we will actually have a bounty hunter after us, which seems only natural in single player Star Wars games these days. And that bounty hunter is called Vale, and she has mechanical fingers, and she's the one from this post that they released the other day on the story trailer. She seems very interesting, and I imagine we'll probably encounter her more than once. So yeah, that should definitely be a lot of fun. And she's been hired by Zerek Besh, so the crime syndicate Slero runs, to hunt down K basically. So yeah, definitely interested to see how that unfolds. And then all of the other information kind of comes from the new season pass information. So before going into the season pass, we now know that thanks to some cosmetics packs in the game, we'll be getting cosmetics for K, Nyx, Trailblazer, and the speeder bike. Now, whether with K we'll be able to mix and match her outfits, where, you know, we could have Lando's top and Han Solo's trousers, or the other way around, we don't really know. But those 4 ways seem to be the main ways we can customize the experience a bit in terms of its looks. So far, it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to customize the pistol in any particular way, because I'd almost expect to get Lando's X8 Night Sniper as a skin, or Han Solo's DL44 as a skin, but that doesn't seem to be the case, which honestly isn't a problem. But maybe they've left that out so that you can customize the gun a bit more properly in-game. We will just have to wait and see. But like I said, there is a season pass, and this season pass comes with a DLC mission on day 1 of release, which is really exciting. And then we'll also be getting 2 story expansions, which so far we know nothing about. But the fact that this game is going to be getting post-launch content, I honestly didn't expect. I probably should have done, because I know a lot of Ubisoft games get a season pass and post-launch content. Even Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, the game released in December from the very same studio, they have DLC releasing this summer and in the autumn. So between release to the end of these DLCs releasing, it probably would have been about 10 to 12 months. So I imagine we can expect the very same with Star Wars Outlaws, and whether this will bring us a new planet to explore or just more territories or whatever, we really just don't know anything right now, and we'll probably find out nearer the time. But regardless of that, it's very exciting to think that in very likely 2025 we'll be getting even more Star Wars Outlaws content, so I really cannot wait for that. And then regarding that day 1 mission, I don't really know what to expect in terms of its overall length. I imagine it will be somewhat similar to the bonus mission that Avatar got, which I don't know how long that is. It could have been about half an hour, could be an hour, depending on how long you sort of take for it. But this mission will be for Jabba the Hutt because ND5 owes him a favour and Jabba is there to essentially collect on it, which should be really fun. Like I said, I don't know what to expect in terms of length, but this one day 1 mission alone should easily give us an extra half hour to an hour of playtime, hopefully maybe even more. And then I expect the DLCs probably a few more hours each. And like I said, it could give us new territories to explore or even a new planet, so there could be a lot of new content coming. But that is pretty much it in terms of all of the new information as far as I'm aware. There have been so many details released about this game over the last 24 hours or so, which is just absolutely mental. I feel like every hour or so I'm finding new things here and there, so if I do find out any more details, I'll let you know in a follow-up video. But that is it from me today. If I did miss anything straight away, then please feel free to let me know in the comments as well. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.